Hello everyone, it's Dribble, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, Morrow's Golden Country. Today's another interlude map, so it's going to be a pretty short episode, but I'm ready, so let's get into it. Chapter CX, the City of Korea. The capital of Korea is perhaps the richest in the land when it comes to history. Albacore's royal line stretches further back than any surviving nation, and Korea has seen the wax and wane of innumerable rulers. After the fall of Yxtra, Blair returns to meet the king once again. Meanwhile, Zeke and company finally reach the city. Another reunion, one much more emotional is taking place. We're finally back. It's still hard to believe. Young lady, it's a pleasure to see you well. Same to you, Archbishop. If you're here, that's correct. Albacore is still standing. They probably would have managed without our help, but we relieved a lot of pressure. Since you're back, I presume your task went to plan? That is correct. Yxtra has fallen. Fortunately, the Emperor is no more. So, what happens now? Planned ahead and arranged a round table. Albacore, Pissi, and Dulce shall all be in attendance. We will discuss the fate of Yxtra there. In fact, I believe every necessary party is in the city. Once you've arrived at the capital, we'll convene. Don't feel rushed, though. I'm sure that has been a long and painful journey. Take some time to yourself. There's lots to see here. You know, it seems there's some commotion here at the castle, beyond what this meeting should be capable of causing. What of that? Of course, today's a blessed day indeed. Recall hearing of Prince Zeke, correct? Late Prince, what of him? Well, I'm sure you'll see for yourself. I must be off now. May you all ever walk in his light. Well, you heard him. We're in no rush. This would be a good time to resupply. But the war is over. There would be two prepared. Very well, Aaron. Once we're done, I'll make my way to the king. Then we can get these talks in motion. I sold quite a bit of stuff that I didn't really need, and then I dumped a bunch of stuff into the convoy, so it got filled up again. Hang on, I'm gonna sell some stuff again. So we're gonna sell some more stuff. I probably don't need to buy anything in this map, but just in case there's something in the shop I want to have room. Plus there's chests in the future chapter, so... There we go, that should be fine. Don't forget, we recovered ample gold from Yxtra as we seized. After compensation towards the Pistia, we were left with an extra 10,000. Do with it as you wish, Blair. Alright. Get started. Going here. You up for some fresh gossip? Well, listen up, young lady. Apparently, there's some rumors going on that one of Pegasus Knights, one of Albacore's pride and joy, is the bastard of some youngstron. I'm not wrong, except I ended up deserting a while back. I wonder if that has anything to do with their desertion. It's a shame. The knights are real beauts. It's a loss for mankind. See, Melanie, in that case, I've got a deal for you. Give me 1,600 gold, and I'll give you an animal companion. She's something unconventional for sure, but I know you'll grow to love her. Yeah. We're not saying lonely, but sure. Excellent. Here you go. She might not bite that much. Take it from me. Goose eggs are delicious. Worth the risk. Got the live goose. A foul-tempered goose. It technically a convenient source of protein. Plus 70 HP, minus 20 luck, minus 10% skill speed. Send that back. When you check out my prize sword collection, shoot, they're not yours to touch, especially not that one. That steel blade is one of a kind. Because I bought every steel blade in the land and melted them down. Are you wondering why there's no heavy blades and it's for sale anywhere? That was all my doing. Not sorry. Peru is a majestic city, and not just because it's built into these mountains. Though, of course, that ingenuity brings it a step above all else. But beyond that, it's a clean, compacted, and impossible to get lost in. I've been around. Kianis is the grime to it. Maneuvers is too confusing, and Apistini is far too large. Korea, though, perfection. Darkness, it calls me, pulsating through my being. Oh, hello there. Ignore all that stuff about darkness. She's an average swordsman, taking a much needed rest in the city. So, what about that weather? Okay, bye. Have you heard about the legendary story, The Tale of the Deliverance? About two messengers for a grand empire, in their journey across the land to deliver something. I don't remember how it ends. The concept always stuck with me. Maybe that's the point. My job to come up with a new journey for them. Get a few thimble better tomes. May as well get one more recover. I probably don't need anything else. May as well just check at the shop. I got a silver bow. We'll be fine. In. Hello there. Welcome to our little establishment. From the distant cutlass, the curious, most finest bar in Inn. Like a little bit like you've heard all this before. Well, we're different. Whenever the king needs to drown his sorrows, well, he certainly walks by our door. I haven't convinced him to come in yet. Maybe today's the day. You wouldn't want to miss it. Alright, I think we've possibly got a client. Wait, what? Blue-haired one. They might want to talk to us, I think. Get in on the shtick. You're the leader here, Viridian. Yeah, but oh, fine. Hey there, name's Viridian, the Viridian Mercenaries. You interested in hiring us? Well, we're a bit flooded in work at the current moment. But here, take this pamphlet. If you're ever in a bind, this will help you find us. Now you probably get a merc on every corner asking for work, so you just throw that thing out. Give it a once-over, at least. Alright then. Thank you, stranger. See, Fred, was that so hard? Mercenary flyer. Flyer for a mercenary group. With details, pricing, and means of contact. It also appears to be emblazoned with a rose insignia. Hello, young lady. I've concocted a marvelous potential. I'll see you this week for 3,000 gold. It's completely safe. I really regret this, but sure. Excellent. Here you go. Bottoms up. That's actually not too bad. Feel pretty good. Thank you. So you can sell a vial of regular old water for massive profits. Very interesting indeed. She believes it holds power. Who might deny her? Blair's in power. Plus 1 to all stats. Whoa, now I have 11 speed at level 17. Let's go. Apologies. You caught me deep in thought. Tell me, the choices you've made. Do you ever regret them? Never hate how in this life there's only one chance? Yet, part of me would make all those choices again. Sorry for rambling. I've long lost my purpose here. Yet here I stay. To try to find a new purpose. But after so long, that's not easy. General Hyperius, good to see you well. And you alike, young lady. I've heard of your exploits. Even an old man as I is impressed by your deeds. I've been quite busy. I regret not helping against Dijkstra, but my mission was worth it. The time comes that we're to fight for Albacore again. It'd be an honor to fight by your side. There. Who might you be? You appear to have visits with the father. But wait, what does that mean? Of course. I should introduce myself. I'm Ezekiel, or just Zeke. So that means you've been alive this entire time. Just realized, haven't introduced myself either. I'm Blair from Dalst. Of course, how did I not put two and two together? But there is spoken highly of you. It's an honor to meet you. Same to you, Prince Zeke. Blair, it's good to see you well. Are you ready for the post-war council? Include exploration? I believe I am. Excellent. Just follow me back to the castle, so we shall convene. Pardon me, Your Majesty, Wait, is that you, Blair? Corian, what are you doing here? I'd say I'd ask that of you, but I already know. You've been through a lot, haven't you? That's one way of putting it. I meant to return to Ericon, but one thing led to another. Peace. It is alright. It's hardly a transgression to end a war. In fact, I regret not sending more aid your way. Fortunately, Dust mainly held a firm defensive position. I wasn't at liberty to free up any further resources. It's alright. As for your question, I'm here on behalf of Lord Arbordia, alongside General Nielstrom of the Post-War Council. What's so important for Arbordia to miss this? You never know with that man. In any case, it's good to at least see you. You needed me? Alright. I'm just coming to let you know Nielstrom is ready. Though it appears you were just about heading back anyway. Very well. Lead the way. Greetings, General Nielstrom. It's an honor to see you, Your Majesty. Apologies for Lord Arbordia's absence. I trust my presence here to be satisfactory. Of course, you're Daw's most reputable man when it comes to military. But may I ask, who is that with you? Alright, I am Alcorian, one of Arbordia's peers. Call me an envoy, I suppose. I thought my presence here would be valuable, especially given my familiarity with Blair. And of course, I shall speak for Episty in these talks. Though my people wish to pull out of Yixtra as soon as possible. I would agree. The last thing Albacore needs is more territory to worry about. Especially when we don't even quite know why this war began. If I may, before the Emperor perished, he mentioned something. Some kind of dark force from within the shadows. All the strange of this war, forcing him to invade, save his people. Interesting. Perhaps his words held weight. Perhaps they were the ramblings of a madman. Anyway, Yixtra needs some kind of order now. Luckily, Arbordia prepared a contingency plan for this event. If there are no objections, the Dulcian army shall occupy Yixtra. One moment, please. Not mistaken, by Yixtra law, the strongest is the Emperor. And if Blair overcame the Emperor, are you saying I'm technically the Emperor of Yixtra? After their society recognize you as such. It's absurd, Alcorian. You truly believe? I'm just saying that could lend an air of legitimacy to this. Fortunately, that would likely conflict with Arbordia's intentions. Do you recall Eric's position within Dalst? Very well. I am aware that you were told said position may change. Nothing has been settled, and until then, we ought to act in Dalst's best interest. I understand. Yixtra is yours to take. Excellent. I believe in night's recess is in order before we finalize any details. If it pleases you, Your Majesty, talk shall resume again tomorrow. Of course. Keep well, everyone. Apologies, Blair. Before Tark, General Nielstrom walked all over you there. Well, it's as he said, things might change. I get that, it's just, I feel bad. Amidst proving your loyalty, you're thrust into a grueling campaign. All I did was help give you a pittance of gold. Nobody could have seen what this war were to become. In any case, it's over now. It is. One more thing. I have something for you. Look for yourself. It's beautiful on this emblem. The Archon's insignia? That'd be correct. The medallion had been confiscated from your father. Ever since his exile, it had been collecting dust in Arbordia. Given your stature, I felt it right to return to you. Perhaps keep this quiet. Of course, Alcorian. Thank you for that. There's nothing. I shall see you when we reconvene. Resolute seal. Move the Arcolini's house. There's the ability to remote. Send that back. Here you are, Kenneth. Don't go and think you can hide from your father. And Blair, apologies for back there. You understand. Marty is always playing several steps ahead. He gave the initiative, all of that. Of course. How much did my father pry from you? I'd say pry is a strong word. Okay. I'm just acting in Arbordia's interests. But he did not show up himself. Beats me. Never quite understand that man's schedule. Anyway, it's good to see you're both well. Has he been any help, Blair? Well, either way you take this, it'll make a fool of me somehow. I've been sufficient, Father. Good to hear. Keep yourself safe. Sorry about that. He's a lot. Trust me, I've known for a while. But as you said, it's Arbordia's game. Nothing to fault your father for. I suppose. Still, you'd hope the man would have a semblance of independent thought. But hey, I know how I want to live. I'll carve my own path, separate from him if I must. And that's the end of that interlude. Short episode. Probably won't record again until I'm over this cold. So have a nice day. Bye.